What up, people? It's your boy Danny, trying to discuss this episode of Power. It is a trip, a definite trip. Trying to send links so people can join. Just give me a few minutes. All right. I see Tony's in. I see Gabe is in. I see Sabrina. Can y'all hear me? Thumbs up. If you can hear me loud and clear, Tony, can you hear me? Loud and clear. Okay. What's up, Perry Comics? I'm glad you joined me, sir. I'm not going to be talking. Well, I may talk about it after what I mainly come to do, which is power. So if you bear with me, Perry Comics, we will talk some comic book categories. But the first thing I'm coming on to see, I'm a big fan of power. I don't know if any of you, all of you, seen it today. I'm fairly certain the ones that are here saw it. The show, I just finished watching it. I was at to work earlier today and just came back straight home and I turned it on and I just finished watching it. This show reminds me of any of you remember a show called Dallas back in the day, and JR had created so many enemies and no one knew who killed them, who shot them. It's the same thing with Ghosts. You get about 6, 7 enemies and no one knows who shot Ghosts. I'm telling you, I am really team Ghost, but today he was really feeling himself. Every time he had an opportunity to go off with somebody and be nasty, he was really nasty. I know there's times to be nasty. This show, to me, it was good, but it kind of jumped all over the place. That scene definitely with Tommy, him and Tommy didn't make any sense to me. And that person that was shot, was that his Uncle Gabe? I couldn't tell who it was. But the way Tyreek, I haven't seen anybody really put pressure on Tyreek about killing Ray Ray. So I don't know why that come up. So to me, the show kind of jumped from spot to spot to spot and really wasn't cohesive like it usually is. But I can't wait to January. I want to see who did it. I thought Sax was going to kill himself when he pulled that gun out of the closet, but he's so pissed off now that he's out. I think the people that are out to try to kill Ghost is Tommy, Tasha, Tariq, Paz, Sax, and it looks like that cop. But I agree with you, Sabrina. It was all over the place. I thought the bald-headed head guy over the ASU, I thought he was crooked because every time they were trying to bring him something, he was shooting it down. But like, they finally swayed him to the dark side, and that it just shows, boy, it's a bad look for cops. I guess we know that, but um, Rodriguez was trying to do the right thing, but she let Sachs sway them to do the wrong thing. Her boss let them sway to do the wrong thing. That black, the head of the OASU, who was Sachs' attorney, she's salty because she got fired, and now she's trying to put pressure on them too to do the wrong thing. It's one thing to know somebody is guilty, but you got to have the evidence. Yeah, and also Tate. Tate was trying to actually warn Ghost, but Ghost was so full of himself and feeling himself today that he just turned Tate off. So I don't know. It's hard to say. And then that Ramona, I thought she was really feeling Ghost, but then it's kind of like with Angie. When he saw Angie, you better not tell Ramona everything. I don't think Ramona is built for that lifestyle. And I think she's trying to be like the princess in the ivory tower. And if he tell her the stuff, she ain't feeling that. So I think he better listen to Angie or listen to himself manifesting as Angie, not to tell Ramona what's going on. But this season has been a trip. This episode was definitely a trip. I'm going to make sure I stay up tonight to see Power Confidential, to see who's going to be on there. I hope Jamie is on there. Let's see what his spiel is or what his thought process is about, and I also want to see what the creator of the show, that female, I can't think of her name, what she's going to say, because usually on Power Confidential, she has a little snippet of what she was thinking and why she did this and why she did that. One thing I will notice that the storytelling was not as smooth as it always is. So I don't know whether it was trying to rush it or trying to put too much. I think it was a little bit more than an hour this time. Usually it's about 45 minutes. I think when I saw it, it was an hour and 12 minutes. So it was a little bit longer for the season or mid-season finale. I also like they brought back Kanan. That was cool. Kanan is one of my favorite characters on there. At first he wasn't, but then I kind of grew on. I ain't feeling Tyreek. I was kind of feeling him for maybe episode or two, but he need to get slapped. I definitely ain't feeling Dre. Dre is the biggest rat I've ever seen. Ashley said, well, Dre, I'm so done with him. Yep, I'm done with Dre too. Dre is about self-preservation. He'll say and do whatever he want to do. And I'm really shocked at Rodriguez, because she tried to come on there with this be so goody, and she's going right to the dark side and cheating just like Sax did. So it's going to be interesting. I think it comes back on January the 5th, if I saw the promotion correctly. So it's definitely going to be something worth waiting on. That shot, like it was almost center mass. Center mass uses a kill shot, so I don't know. And plus, he fell from that balcony. I don't know how long that distance is, so I don't know. It'd be kind of crazy to kill Ghost. I don't know if the show will be the same. I don't know if I'll look at the show the same if Ghost is dead. And Angela's sister was trying to set Ghost up as well. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know what she's trying to get him to confess. I thought that what Tariq was. I thought Tariq might have had some kind of recording device. He was asking about Breeze. So was Breeze Ghost's dad? Because I know the uncle was talking about somebody killed Ghost's dad. Was that who Breeze was? I'm not sure who Breeze was. Can anybody know who Breeze was? I don't think Ghost killed his own dad. I'm not certain. There's some reason why he didn't want to go back there. He had bad memories. So I don't know whether or not he was already in the game, but I don't know who Breeze was. And I know the Uncle Gabe was talking to him about his daddy not talking to the cops, not mess with those kids. So I don't know whether whether Ghost was already in the game. Ghost had something to do with it. I don't know. But I need to research to find out who the hell is Breeze. I don't know who Breeze was. Trying to think what else. So much stuff happened in this episode. That he was a friend or cousin because he was so young. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out that exchange between Tommy and Ghost. Why in the hell? Now it's feeling like Tommy is mad because Ghost is succeeding and he's not taking him with him. He knew that Ghost, he admitted that he knew Ghost didn't kill Keisha, and Ghost told me he didn't sell his boys. So I don't understand why he's still mad at Ghost. Kind of look like sour grapes, or he drinking some Haterade or something. But like I said, Ghost is on a new level today. I did not like this Ghost. Arrogant Ghost. Ghost pretty much telling him And I got tired of him saying it. You can't stop me. You won't stop me. Sound like damn Biggie and Puff. Won't stop, can't stop, whatever. Did not like this episode. I'm still Team Ghost, but I did not like the way they portrayed Ghost on this particular episode. I hope he's not dead, because if Ghost is dead on January the 5th, I will not watch Power ever again. I am Team Ghost. I think he makes the show. He is the gasoline that makes that engine run, and the show ain't gonna be the same without him. So if they kill off Jamie Kirkpatrick, then I am going to boycott Power. So the Tommy's Man in Jail, what was that called? I don't know. Ghost is like freaking Batman. Ghost is always 2 or 3 steps ahead. Hashtag Team Ghost. That's right. I don't know what he told old boy in jail, but he got something. He got something set up. So I guess if any contingencies that somebody in there goes to jail, they're gonna kill him. I guess. I'm thinking that they're trying to set up kill Dre. Not kill Dre, then maybe kill Tommy if Tommy goes to jail. I don't know what goes. I would love to be privy to that conversation, but I guess we'll see what it was when it comes back in January. It was a friend or cousin. Tony Brown, you mighty quiet. You ain't got nothing to say? Okay, do you watch Power? Just in case if any of you want to join me on this show, you have to download Streamyard. Once you download Streamyard, it's very easy. Punch in Streamyard, go to sign up or create new, whatever it is, create a new file, sign that up, and then once you're able to do it, I can send you a link and you will be able to be on the show just like I am. It is very, very easy. I can pull you in. You can do the split screen. So anybody, just go to whatever device you're using, phone or computer, and go to Streamline and sign up. So all that time, the Lord was in his truck. His body wasn't stank. I believe his body was stank. When they opened the trunk, they grabbed their nose. If you remember and watched the episode, I think he would have been more decomposed than he was, but I don't know. But he was smelling. I don't know. And plus, they said it was an abandoned parking lot, so not many people would have been there. I'm assuming that they must have used that in the past or something. I don't know how Tasha knew that. She knew that she knew the whole time. She could have gone and find Terry herself. So I don't know why she thought similar, unless it was someplace they used to dispose of bodies in the past. They never did tell us how she knew where the body was at. Any more questions? Any more comments about Power? I had to tell you, season 6, the whole show is awesome, but season 6 was just off the chain. I don't see how they're going to make Power 2, what that's going to be about. If it's about Tariq, I don't give a damn about Tariq. I'm not sure how they're going to do that. But just thinking, if Ghost was to get that position, and they get all the information on Ghost, wouldn't that be beneficial for the whole team to help them? But they mad because Ghost want to leave that life behind and leave them behind. Gabe like Team Tariq, I'm being a troll today. Okay. If the man don't want to do it no more, I mean, let him go. I don't know why they're tripping. But they were mad and salty about Ghost getting out the game and stuff. And I just can't help going back to that exchange. Who was the man that was killed at the warehouse when Tommy and Ghost were shooting? Was that Ghost's uncle, Uncle Gabe? That's who looked like to me. They showed his body so fast. But why would he be shooting at Ghost? That don't make no sense. So I'm trying to figure out who was shooting at them and what was the motive behind them shooting. Was that something Tommy was trying to kill Ghost? Or, I mean, I don't understand it. It's clear he don't want to kill Ghost because he had the gun pointed on Ghost and didn't pull the trigger. So, I mean, what was that exchange? Tariq going to kill Ghost. I think that man is going to, what's the Italian guy name that Ghost put the gun on his head today? I can't think his name. But he ain't going to forget that. Ghost putting that gun in his face, on his head, and then back his head. No matter how calm he was acting, he ain't going to forget that. And I can't believe that those people have not tried to retaliated for what's the big drug dealer? Jason getting killed last week. Nobody has retaliated for that. None of the people have retaliated for what's the Italian guy? Benny getting killed. So none of his people retaliating. They ain't showed anything about Proctor's daughter and that recording that she got in her little locket. So there's a lot of loose ends. That also they hadn't said anything about the girl that told him Tariq got choked. Who was she working for? Or was that just a little? As it played out, I thought she was was going to be a more important character, but they hadn't said anything about her. They hadn't said anything about the teacher that knows about Tariq's past, and Tariq got them selling dope for him. So the story was very disjointed. This episode was very disjointed, and usually their episodes flow more smooth. Vincent, yeah. Vince is not going to forget what Ghost did. I don't think he will. But usually their episodes flow more smoothly. But this episode was very disjointed to me. I did not kind of jump from scene to scene to scene. So maybe I hope they have more continuity when they come back in January. They have time. They got plenty of time. About 2 months to work on it. I have, but I'm not up to date. You have what? Tony Brown, are you still on, boy? And Demery, I don't know what he waiting on. You gonna wait the nighttime to watch this? Shoot, it don't come on for another 3 hours. I ain't no way I could have waited that long. But anyway, like I was saying, lost my train of thought. It was awesome. This season is awesome. I am praying, got my fingers crossed, that Ghost is not dead. If he's dead, then I will be boycotting Power. If he is dead, then episode 11 of season 6 will be that I watch of Power. So let's please cross our fingers and hope it don't come to that. Now, Ashley and Sabrina, I'm probably going to lose you because I'm going to go comic book questions now. Comic book. Perry Comics, are you still there? And Gabe, are you still there? Perry Comics and Gabe, I need to know, are you still there? Are you still with me? Give me 1 minute. Yeah, you better not die. If he died, then that's a wrap for me. Give me 1 minute, please. Okay, Gabe, you still there? Perry Comics, are you still there, sir? Sabrina said ghosts can't die right now. Well, I agree with you, Sabrina. Ghosts shouldn't die right now. It would kill the show. But like I said, let's keep our fingers crossed that he's not dead. Because if he's dead, then it's gonna be lights out. It's gonna be lights out for good old Danny because I won't be watching it. What are we talking about? We were talking about Ghosts on Power, which I know you don't watch, Miss Sarah, but we are now about to go to some comic book subjects. Thank you for joining the show. First thing on the news on comic books, I know that Into the Spider-Verse 2 is going to come out. Just confirmed that yesterday. Also, there is a lot of talk about new Star Wars 9 is coming out. People thinking that it's going to suck, that it's going to be the end of the Star Wars franchise. I hope not. I'm a fan of Star Wars, but the last two Star Wars have really sucked, in my opinion. I'm definitely not a fan of The Last Jedi. I thought that was a bunch of crap, but just my opinion. I did not like the way they did Luke Skywalker. I think Luke Skywalker should have displayed his awesome lightsaber skills, which we're going to accustomed seeing in these new Star Wars movies. Everybody knows the formula to a good Star Wars movie, in my opinion, is to have a decent plot, strong character, strong protagonist. I mean, strong hero, strong protagonist, an awesome lightsaber, 2 or 3 lightsaber duels, and that's going to pretty much get you the money what you need. Care that he projected his whole body across space, time, or whatever to save and to find a way out that cave. I don't care about that. Yeah, it was an incredible feat, but it wasn't. It was underwhelming, in my opinion. So please let the next one that comes out in December be more exciting than the last one. That's all that I ask. For those of you that are Terminator fans, this last Terminator movie, I'm being told, totally sucks. It took $185 million to make this film, and it only grossed $24 million in this opening weekend. $185 to make, $24,000 is all it made. I mean, $24 million is all it made opening weekend. In the first 3 minutes, I'm being told I did not watch this movie. I'm not. What's the word I want to use? I'm talking about it. I'm not sitting here and critiquing it. I'm just telling you what I heard on other YouTube channels I've been on, and from what I'm watching on, as far as Rotten Tomatoes and other mediums that they use to gauge how much it's making. But I can tell you, in the first 3 to 5 minutes of this movie, they killed John Connors. If anyone knows anything about the Terminator properties of the Terminator franchise. John Connor was a cornerstone in that franchise. He was the whole reason why the Terminators come back, because he gave the machines such a fit, such hell, that they sent back Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, into the past to kill him even before he was born. So why 4 or 5 Terminator movies later would you kill him off in the first 2 minutes? It makes zero sense. Then you get this female, and now she's been deemed and crowned and anointed as a new John Connor. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch the movie. I'm only going by of the YouTubers, other shows I watched, other things I've read. But that is one thing that is sticking in the craw of Terminator fans in the Terminator franchise. I don't think there's going to be another one. I hope not, unless they come up with a really good script. I've been told that it was about 12 writers involved in writing this movie. That's a recipe for disaster. You can't have 12 cooks in the kitchen. You can't have 12 cops working on a warrant. You can't have 12 funeral home directors running a funeral home. You can't have 12 writers writing a movie. You have one, maybe two. So everything will be cohesive. You won't have 11 other different ideas and things keep changing and tossing and turning. You need one vision, one writer to make that happen. No more than two. Any questions you have, Miss Sarah? You're one of my loyal viewers. So if you have a question in the comic book world, I will try and answer it. If you have a question, Mr. Gabe, I will try and answer it as well. And also, Perry Comics, if you're here, I will try and answer it as well. Gabe, are you still there? Anybody still with me? Yep, it's live. Like I was saying earlier, Tony, this kind of remind me of, you probably don't know if you remember this, Who Shot JR? He kind of stole that mantra, I believe. I don't know who shot him. There's so many people, about 7 people walking towards that club. The only person I do know that didn't shot him was a detective. I don't know what she was going there for, to confront him. I don't think it was an arrest warrant. If it was, she wouldn't be going by herself. So I know she didn't do it. I don't think Tyreek did it. So I don't know. It's hard to say. And the way that Tosh was looking, she was looking like she um, wasn't determined as she should have been if that's what she's going to do, because like she was trying to keep from crying, but then she has the most to lose, kind of sort of, because um, Ghost figured out that she killed Tasha. So will he tell Tommy? And like I was saying, Ghost was really feeling himself this episode. I've never seen him that full of himself, but he was full of himself this episode. So I did not like Team Ghost this episode, but hopefully in January she could have been going by herself because she dumb like that. Yeah, she dumb, but I saw her true color today, and I saw her boss, the bald-headed man. He was trying to do the right thing, but he knew Sax was behind that shit. So Sax just totally flipped, went to the dark side. I thought he was going to kill himself, but he didn't. But this episode was crazy. As I said earlier, kind of jumped from scene to scene. It wasn't as, to me, it was disjointed. It wasn't as cohesive and connective like it usually is. So I don't know whether it was trying to put a lot of information in, or a lot of stuff in before it went off in January. But other than that, the show was good as always. I'm definitely going to watch Power Confidential tonight, get some more insight on it. No, is it on the thing? Power Confidential is on Stars on Demand. I didn't see it on mine. I usually catch it when it come on at 9 o'clock. What are they talking about on Power Confidential? Who's on there? Yeah, you have watched. You have to watch it. It explains a lot. Who's the guest actors on there today? Was Ghost on there? Was 50 back on there since it's the last episode of the mid-season finale? I'm just curious to see who was that shooting at Tommy and Ghost is one question I have. Who was that dead body? Because of this, they showed it fairly quickly. It looked like Ghost's uncle to me. I really couldn't tell. And I'm curious to see what was that phone call that Ghost made to the guys in jail, to Tommy's old crew. He didn't have a Ghost because he's filming another movie. Okay. Well, I don't know if you heard this on the first part, but if they kill Ghost, then I am boycotting Power. In season 6, episode 11, which comes on in January, January the 5th, will be my last episode if Jamie Kirkpatrick or St. Patrick is dead. I am Team Ghost. He is the gasoline that drives that engine. And if they kill him off, I will not be watching Power anymore. Ghost is filming another movie. Good deal. Well, it seems like Tony Brown, you are the only one on here. Everyone else has left because we finished talking about Power earlier. I appreciate you taking the time to break away from your beloved Raiders to chat with me. I was talking about some comic book stuff, but only one person asked a question. That was Sarah Hills. But I think she's on the road heading towards her mother's location. But I appreciate all that join me on the chat, and maybe we can get together another time and have more discussion about power or about comic books, or about anything else that you want to talk about. Again, my name is Danny Graham. This is my channel, Comic Chats. Take it easy. Have a good night. Catch you later.